Most people believe social media is a mirror of society. They scroll, read comments, count likes, and assume they are seeing real human opinion. But quietly, something changed. Over time, voices multiplied faster than people. Conversations felt louder, angrier, more certain. What no one explained was that many of those voices were never human at all, yet they spoke perfectly, argued convincingly, and waited patiently to influence whoever listened. However, this shift did not happen by accident. According to research published in Nature, automated accounts made up between 20 and 43% of activity during major political events. These accounts posted faster, replied instantly, and repeated messages until they felt familiar. Familiarity created trust. Trust created belief. Slowly, timelines stopped reflecting reality and began reflecting repetition, and most users never realized the difference. As the noise increased, researchers began measuring its scale. A large social media simulation reported by TechExplorer showed that coordinated bots produced more than 60% of all content during a 4-week campaign. Over 7 million posts were generated automatically. The result was not chaos, but direction. The simulated election outcome shifted by nearly 2 percentage points, without users knowing why. What made this dangerous was not volume alone, but coordination. Studies from frontiers in artificial intelligence revealed that bot networks often represent less than 1% of users, yet generate nearly a third of all replies in heated debates. Humans pause. Bots do not. They flood conversations, bury opposing views, and create the illusion that everyone agrees, even when most people are silent. By the time awareness grows, damage is already done. A Pew Research survey found that 2/3 of Americans know bots exist, yet most cannot identify them in real conversations. These systems now mimic emotion, humor, and outrage. They argue like humans, wait like humans, and adapt like humans. At this point in the story, it becomes clear that misinformation is no longer accidental. It is engineered. In 2018, researchers documented real campaigns where bots accounted for over 30% of posts on politically sensitive topics. Reuters confirmed these accounts blended seamlessly with humans, often using images, memes, and hashtags to appear authentic. The campaigns weren't about mass visibility alone, they shaped perception. Humans unknowingly repeated these messages, amplifying them further, and feeding a loop of automated influence. Psychologists call this the illusion of consensus. When a user sees the same opinion repeated hundreds of times, the brain assumes it must be true. AI bots exploit this by flooding threads with repeated messages. Even when a human disagrees, they hesitate to post, fearing social rejection. Slowly, the bots create a reality where dissent is quieted, and consensus appears manufactured, altering discussions without any visible fingerprints. The scale of these operations is staggering. TechExplorer simulations showed a 4-week coordinated campaign generated more than 7 million posts. That's 7 million opportunities to subtly influence perception, nudge behavior, and shift decisions. For perspective, in a small national election, this could sway nearly 2 percentage points, a margin enough to change outcomes. Most users never suspect their interactions are engineered. Platforms have tried detection, yet AI evolves faster than filters. Bots now mimic typing delays, human errors, and diverse posting patterns. Frontiers in AI reported that even accounts representing less than 1% of participants could dominate a third of debates in contested topics. By the time humans notice manipulation, narratives are already cemented, opinions hardened, and algorithms have amplified them further across feeds. Amidst this digital storm, humans argue with machines without realizing it. The content feels organic, real, and sometimes emotional. A user responding to a bot doesn't see the invisible hand shaping the conversation. Surveys by Pew found most social media users cannot distinguish automated from real voices in politically charged topics. The lesson is clear: perception is fragile, and AI bots are mastering the art of influence. Beyond politics, the same AI bot strategies infiltrate markets and products. Research by MIT Technology Review shows that coordinated reviews and social mentions can increase product adoption by 15 to 20% within weeks. Bots flood comment sections, inflate ratings, and repeat phrases to create credibility. Users, unaware they're influenced, end up trusting manufactured consensus. The digital economy becomes a playground for AI-driven persuasion. Psychological studies reveal why this works. The principle of social proof explains that humans look to others when forming opinions. Bots exploit this instinct by creating the illusion that everyone is doing it. Experiments reported in Nature Human Behavior show that repeated exposure to the same message increases perceived truth by up to 30%. Every automated post subtly rewires perception, silently nudging decisions across billions of feeds. Misinformation doesn't just influence belief, it spreads faster than corrections. According to a 2022 study in Science, false news reaches 1,500 people 6 times faster than verified information. AI bots accelerate this process by targeting susceptible nodes and networks, repeating messages in clusters, and timing posts for maximum impact. The result is a viral cascade, where humans unknowingly amplify AI-crafted narratives across social platforms. Economic incentives now drive bot proliferation. Companies and individuals deploy automated accounts to promote products, services, or content for pennies per post. Data from Harvard Business School indicates that even small-scale bot campaigns can generate thousands of dollars in sales within weeks. By creating the appearance of popularity, these AI-driven networks turn perception into profit, blurring the line between authentic influence and engineered hype. As AI bot swarms evolve, detection becomes a cat-and-mouse game. Platforms invest billions in moderation, yet AI adapts. Bots now mimic human sentiment, pause naturally, and even participate in debates convincingly. Users often engage unknowingly, believing they are interacting with peers. The challenge is clear: in a world where digital influence can be manufactured, distinguishing genuine conversation from algorithmic manipulation is the key to protecting truth. Globally, AI bot swarms have left tangible marks. In Brazil's 2018 elections, researchers found that roughly 45% of Twitter activity about candidates originated from bots. Social media algorithms amplified these posts, creating the illusion of widespread support. Citizens unknowingly echoed these messages, reinforcing narratives. It's a digital echo chamber, where automated voices shape perception, and human judgment is subtly guided toward manufactured consensus. In India, bot campaigns have been linked to product launches and public opinion shaping. A report by Carnegie India revealed that coordinated AI accounts amplified hashtags, promoted content, and influenced trending topics, boosting engagement by over 25%. Humans, seeing high interaction numbers, trusted these narratives. The consequences extend beyond elections. Bot activity now guides market trends, social movements, and brand perception worldwide. The societal impact is profound. Pew Research shows 64% of adults worry about false content online, yet most cannot reliably identify bots. Misleading information spreads faster, and human conversations adopt automated narratives as truth. Bot swarms exploit attention bias, repetition, and emotion. By the time humans realize manipulation, the network has cemented beliefs. AI doesn't just post content, it engineers reality on a massive, invisible scale. So, how do we fight back? Detection systems like swarm scanners analyze posting patterns, network clusters, and linguistic markers to identify coordinated bots. Experts recommend digital literacy programs and AI-assisted fact-checking tools. But humans remain the final line of defense. Recognizing influence, questioning virality, and understanding network manipulation is essential. Awareness is the first step toward reclaiming control in the age of AI swarms. The story of AI bot swarms is just beginning. Their reach spans elections, commerce, and culture, silently shaping beliefs and behaviors. Understanding, detecting, and educating are crucial to preserving informed societies. As viewers, staying vigilant and discerning digital influence protects us from invisible manipulation. If this exploration helps you grasp the stakes, subscribe to stay ahead in the unfolding age of AI-driven information wars. Emerging AI technologies now amplify bot swarms even further. Deepfake videos, synthetic voices, and AI-generated articles can simulate real people and events with startling accuracy. A 2023 Deep Trace report found that deepfakes online doubled in just 12 months, with over 50% used in political or marketing contexts. Bots and deepfakes combine to create seamless illusions, making it harder than ever to distinguish reality from engineered narratives. Ethical dilemmas grow with technological power. AI-generated content blurs responsibility. Who is accountable when misinformation spreads? Platforms, developers, and end users all play roles. According to MIT Media Lab, over 40% of adults mistakenly share content believing it to be real. The digital landscape rewards speed and virality over accuracy, incentivizing bot-driven campaigns that exploit human trust, attention, and emotion for maximum impact. In financial markets, AI bots manipulate attention and sentiment. Research from the University of Cambridge shows that even minor news amplified by bot networks can swing cryptocurrency prices by up to 8% in hours. Traders unaware of AI-driven hype risk significant losses, while bots profit from volatility. Across industries, automated influence turns public perception into profit, demonstrating that AI isn't just shaping opinions, it's reshaping economies with minimal human detection. Education and awareness are our shields. Universities now offer courses on detecting synthetic media and analyzing network patterns. Tools like Botometer and Twitter Audit estimate the likelihood of accounts being automated. Still, humans must remain vigilant. Awareness of bot swarms and misinformation enables individuals to pause, verify, and question viral narratives. Knowledge becomes a weapon against invisible influence, equipping societies to resist manipulation before it spreads. Looking ahead, experts predict AI bots will integrate with augmented reality and virtual environments. Imagine social VR platforms where every interaction could be influenced by unseen AI agents. The line between genuine peer and automated actor may disappear entirely. To survive this future, digital literacy, critical thinking, and detection tools are vital. Subscribe now to stay informed and prepared, as understanding AI-driven manipulation will define the next decade of online life. Governments are starting to respond. The EU's Digital Services Act mandates transparency for automated accounts, requiring platforms to label AI-generated content. In the US, Congress is debating similar rules. Yet enforcement remains difficult. Bots adapt faster than regulations, and loopholes persist. Understanding these policies helps citizens navigate online spaces, but personal vigilance remains essential to identify manipulation before it shapes opinions or drives real-world decisions. Global initiatives now combine AI detection with citizen participation. Projects like Bot Sentinel in Canada crowdsource monitoring of suspicious activity, alerting users to coordinated misinformation campaigns. Researchers report these programs reduce viral spread of false content by 20 to 30%. Empowering individuals to spot bots shifts some control back to humans, proving that awareness and action together can slow AI-driven manipulation before it reaches critical mass online. Personal responsibility matters more than ever. Social media feeds, messaging apps, and online forums are saturated with AI influence. MIT researchers found that even one share of a bot-amplified story increases its reach by 12% on average. By questioning virality, verifying sources, and avoiding impulsive engagement, users can limit the effect of bot swarms. Small, conscious decisions collectively defend society from digital manipulation engineered for profit or persuasion. Education campaigns are rising alongside technology. Schools and online platforms teach students to detect AI-generated text, images, and voices. UNESCO emphasizes that media literacy is critical for democratic participation, highlighting that over 60% of youth struggle to identify manipulated content. Awareness fosters skepticism without cynicism, empowering the next generation to separate human insight from AI-crafted influence before it embeds into daily perceptions. As AI evolves, the stakes intensify. Bot swarms, deep fakes, and synthetic media converge into a sophisticated web of influence. The challenge is both technological and societal, understanding the AI, regulating its use, and educating humans. Those who remain aware, critical, and vigilant become defenders of truth. Subscribe now to follow this journey and ensure you don't just witness the digital revolution, but actively navigate it with knowledge and foresight. Looking to 2030 and beyond, AI bot swarms may inhabit not just social media, but virtual reality, gaming, and the metaverse. Imagine avatars interacting in virtual spaces, each potentially guided by hidden AI networks. The Pew Research Center predicts 60% of online interactions in VR could involve AI-driven entities by 2035. Society must learn to discern human from AI influence, or risk living in a fully manipulated digital ecosystem. Corporate interests are exploring AI swarms for marketing and influence. Large firms now test campaigns where bots simulate genuine engagement, shaping consumer perception. A 2024 Gartner report shows that businesses using AI engagement bots see up to 15% higher click-through rates. While this boosts revenue, it also blurs ethical boundaries, leaving everyday users unaware of manipulation and vulnerable to engineered persuasion in both shopping and information consumption. Political landscapes face similar risks. Coordinated AI messaging can sway elections and public opinion with unprecedented precision. The Oxford Internet Institute found in 2023 that 45% of political disinformation campaigns were automated. Bots exploit cognitive biases, spreading confirmation-driven narratives that feel organic. Awareness and digital literacy are critical defenses, ensuring citizens retain control over decisions rather than letting algorithms dictate beliefs or voting behavior. AI ethics boards and watchdogs are forming worldwide. Initiatives like the Partnership on AI emphasize transparency, accountability, and public engagement. Yet reports suggest compliance varies. Only 30% of platforms fully enforce AI labeling. Individuals cannot rely solely on regulations. Learning to detect, question, and verify information becomes essential, and subscribing to educational channels ensures people stay informed and capable of defending themselves from invisible AI influences. The human factor remains decisive. While AI swarms grow more sophisticated, humans can slow misinformation through awareness, skepticism, and critical thinking. Sharing responsibly, verifying sources, and reporting suspicious activity are small but impactful acts. AI amplifies influence, but cannot replace judgment. Subscribe now to join the mission of informed digital citizenship, and ensure that truth, reason, and accountability guide our online lives in the age of automated deception. Emerging tools now help identify bot activity automatically. Open-source platforms like Botometer and AI Transparency Lab provide real-time analysis of accounts, revealing patterns invisible to human eyes. Studies show these tools reduce the spread of misinformation by up to 25%. Combining technology with human vigilance offers the best defense. Subscribe to stay ahead and learn how to leverage these tools for safety in the digital world. Communities are also fighting back. Grassroots networks educate users, fact-check posts, and report suspicious content. Research from the University of Oxford found that community-driven interventions cut bot-driven misinformation virality by 30%. Individuals working together can reclaim online spaces from automated manipulation. Don't miss future insights. Subscribe now and be part of the movement to protect truth online. AI literacy is becoming a survival skill. Universities, schools, and online platforms now teach students to recognize deepfakes, synthetic voices, and bot-driven narratives. UNESCO reports that 70% of young adults exposed to media literacy programs show improved ability to detect disinformation. Understanding AI's power and the tactics of bot swarms turns passive users into informed participants. Subscribe to ensure you're prepared for the evolving digital landscape. The future is not predetermined. Regulation, technology, and human awareness must work together. If society adapts responsibly, AI can enhance rather than manipulate reality. Transparent labeling, ethical AI deployment, and informed citizens will redefine the online world. Each viewer has a role: stay skeptical, stay educated, and stay active. Subscribe to follow our journey through AI's impact, and join the mission to keep truth alive online for generations to come. As we conclude, remember, the digital age demands vigilance, knowledge, and participation. AI bot swarms may grow, but humans remain the ultimate safeguard. Verify, question, educate, and collaborate. The power to preserve truth lies in informed action. Subscribe now to receive updates, tools, and insights to navigate this evolving era, and ensure that you are not just witnessing history, but actively shaping a future where information remains real and trustworthy.